versus Latvia. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Win!
Thank you.
Hello everybody, welcome to Manila in the Philippines. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup and it's the quarter-final between Germany and Latvia.
0-0, Rodions, Cool Rocks.
Well, the dream is still alive for Cinderella. Latvia making it to the quarterfinals, having excelled in Jakarta when many people did not give them a chance. They have been terrific, overcoming injuries, playing team basketball, and here they are now, just a few wins away from the world title, albeit a few big wins. It'll take something special, but what an accomplishment it's been for them. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor, and Latvia's World Cup has been the stuff of dreams, Mike.
Fantastic run here. Head coach Luka Banki has done a great job with this core. There's no real recognizable big names within the team, and that's what makes it so special. It's been a great team effort, outstanding teamwork, outstanding three-point shooting. And what I've particularly loved about this team is they've been behind in several games to fight back and pull off the big upsets against France, against Spain. And then when they needed to, they took care of business against Brazil. They've been on a great run, and they want to continue that run here in the quarterfinals.
Indeed, they opened with a rout of Lebanon. That put them in a great frame of mind. Then they had the late comeback against France to win 88-86. They fell hard to Canada, but bounced back with the win over Spain. And then, as you mentioned, defeated Brazil in their last game. So here they are knocking on the door of podium finish. If they win this game, then they'll have 2 games to play to get to the podium. But again, they'll have to beat a very good Germany team. Isak Bonga comes out. This is a team that has been impressing us for quite a while now. Back when they made it to the Olympics, they won the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. That was played in Croatia, in Split. Then they went to the Olympics, and then following the change of coach from Henrik Rudel, Gordy Herbert kept the good times rolling with the 3rd place finish at the Eurobasket. And I think we both believe that perhaps man for man, in terms of talent, in terms of experience, this might be the team that can go all the way, challenge the USA, challenge Serbia. But we'll have to wait and see first if they can beat Latvia.
When you look at the German roster, you see a really a difference maker with Dennis Schroeder, but you see talent around him. Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, all playing at a high level. Daniel Theis, these are recognizable names, and there's many people that look at Germany as a dark horse candidate to challenge for this title here at the World Cup.
So Serbia winning 87-68 over a previously unbeaten Lithuania at the World Cup. USA rolling to a big win over Italy. We have Germany, Latvia, and then we'll follow that up with Canada against Slovenia, tipping off here in Manila at 8:30 local time. So the road to the final, the USA in the semifinal. You see the big win over Italy, so they will face the winner of this game, Germany and Latvia, and then Serbia will go up against the team that wins tonight's 2nd game between Canada and Slovenia.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, in the Mall of Asia, this is where it's all happening in international basketball, and we are going to have a pause now for the playing of the national anthems.
remain standing for the national anthem of Germany.
Always a great moment to hear the national anthems. And the German players will go to midcourt. You see Luca Bonke and Gordy Herbert and their respective coaching staffs shaking hands. And now we got Germany coming over and shaking hands with Latvia. And Boris Wagner was trying to give like a little gift to one of the Latvian players, but none of them came his way, so I guess he's going to keep it. We just passed the Naismith Trophy. And we also get a look at today's refereeing crew. Antonio Conde from Spain, the crew chief. Johan Rosa on the left from France, and Martin Vulic from Croatia on the right. And what can you say? Jip is just stealing the show these days, the way he races around the Mall of Asia arena. Look at that. He's put the two flags up. He's got magical powers. The mascot, Jip, standing for J for Japan, I for Indonesia, and P for the Philippines. Not bad. And we'll get a look at the starting fives. So Latvia, that has really captured the imagination, are going to start with Rodions Kurucs, Davis Bertans, Roland Schmitz, Andres Gražulis, and Arturs Žagars, with Bertans, Storatic, Chavars, Skele, Pasechniks, Kurucs, and Zoriks coming off the bench. And you can't talk about Latvia right now and not talk about this man, Andres Gražulis, who had 24 points against Brazil.
Jeff, Gražulis is a player that is making a name for himself at this World Cup. He has been a key backcourt producer for their team, making shots, making plays, along with Arturs Žagars. Again, not household names beginning the tournament, making names for themselves through their outstanding play game for game here in Manila.
Yeah, I think anonymous doesn't begin, is probably the most appropriate adjective for Žagars. He's really on the map now, and Luca Bonke doesn't want to just be the cute little story that gets to the quarterfinals. He wants to keep this train moving in the right direction. Yeah,
I'm a big Luca Bonke fan. You know, he's done a great job throughout his coaching career with club teams in Europe, and now the work he's done here with Latvia is something special. Fantastic run here, but you want to keep that dream alive. They'll need a great team performance today against Germany.
Germany going to start with Isak Bonga, Joe Footman, Daniel Theiss, Dennis Schroeder, and Andreas Obst, the terrific three-point shooter, Logue, Giffey, Wagner brothers, Hollatz, Timon, and Kramer coming off the bench for coach Gordy Herbert. And Dennis Schroeder, well, he's maybe the most talented guard in this team.
Yeah, he can be the difference maker in this game. Again, so lightning fast, gets into the paint, finishes at the rim. I'm sure that the main part of the Latvian defensive game plan will center around stopping Schroeder.
And Schroeder's longtime buddy, Daniel Theiss, averaging 11 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists. And let's just go ahead and throw this out there. They kind of got into it a little bit before during one of the timeouts, and then Gordy Herbert got involved, and it went viral. Gordy wanting Schroeder to sit down, and you just kind of wonder what the atmosphere is like in this. Was that just a blip, or might be maybe an internal issue there for Gordy Herbert?
No, Gordy's so experienced. I think that they'll handle that situation internally. But, you know, this is basically managing your personnel, managing your personalities. They've been through situations with Dennis before, and the most important thing is they finished that game extremely strong against Slovenia. So I think this team is locked in and focused, ready to take on Latvia today.
If they switch, ready to play aggressive for the catches. Look, if they switch, we go inside, okay? Come on.
Those were the words of Luca Bonchi. And now Gordy Herbert, who again had his team 10 minutes away from playing in the FIBA Eurobasket final in Berlin last year before they came unstuck against Spain.
First of all, hey, they only got one guard on the floor to start with. They start big. Start really big. They only got one guard. Hey, we got pressure. We got to get after them. All right? Hey, horn side shoulder zoom. Isak run it. Dennis in the corner. And we come off Joe on the ball screen. Hey, Joe flare. Hand off. Daniel, come way over here that we can tap the nail. All right? Second one, same. Hey.
Okay, what is that above midcourt, Mike? Oh my goodness, it's Jip again with the cube.
Jip ready to get this game tipped off here at Mall of Asia Arena, and there he is, disappearing once again. Amazing.
Under the hardwood. There's also a drone flying around in here. This is pretty space age stuff that we're experiencing thanks to Jip.
So much action pregame. I can only imagine what's about to happen after this ball tips off.
So both Wagner's back. Be interesting to see how much Franz Wagner plays. He's been bothered by injury.
Okay, take my time. Ready?
Well, good afternoon from the Philippines. It's 4:45 local time, and we are underway. The third quarterfinal of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Germany in the white winning the opening tip against Latvia and attacking the basket to the right on your screen. Here goes Schroeder, putting it up, missing. Isak Bonga gets in, and his attempt goes out as well. And now quickly out on the break comes Latvia. And going hard to the hole is Schmitz. Promising start for the team from the Baltics.
You can see all of the Latvian players have ball skills. Lots of interchangeable parts here with this team.
Oh, it's a bounce pass to Tice. Good defense from Bertans. That was Davis Bertans. Grajulis trying to post up Schroeder. Here's Schroeder from deep.
And Latvia will live with those perimeter looks from Schroeder as long as he stays out of the paint. They prefer him to stay on the perimeter.
And Grajulis goes down, Bonga goes down, and a foul called on Bonga. So he runs into the screen, and Bonga picks up his first personal. Here's Jagars, the hero, the win over France. Doesn't even have a club yet. Boy, he is on the map now. He's going to be getting some offers. Guarded by Schroeder. He puts it up from deep. Oops, for three, got it! That's more like it for Germany.
And Jeff, we've seen Andreas Ulfs, how valuable he is as a three-point specialist. He can break games open with that shooting.
Schroeder trying to stick with Žagars. Now they switch. Schmitz has the mismatch. They got to get in the basketball. Rodions Kurucs into Schmitz, and he's fouled. So both times, or a couple of times, they picked on Schroeder. And Schroeder commits the foul. This was Obst. Just a pure shooter, isn't he?
Yeah, fantastic range, quick release, can hit shots on the move, but this Latvian team, as you heard in the pregame huddle, when they get the switches with the German defense, Coach Banki prefers to throw the ball inside, and we see that paying benefit here, drawing the first foul against Dennis Schroeder. If they can get Schroeder in foul trouble, that can significantly impact the game.
So 3 apiece. Schroeder gets in and misses with the runner. How many people expected Latvia to even get out of their group? I would suggest not anybody. Here's Žagars going down. That's going to be goal interference. That was on the way down.
Great recovery by Tice there. You see him recover.
That was a lot closer than, I thought in live action it was definitely on the way down, but that was a lot closer. And offensive foul. Tice not finding, Obst with the foul. I was about to say Tice not finding the liking. He was pushing off there with Gražulis, but it was on Obst. An offensive foul on Rodions Kurucs.
Number 00, Rodions Kurucs. His first
Referee setting the line right now. Offensive fouls.
Well, I think Schroeder sold that quite well. I mean, Kurucs just kind of ran past him and bumped him a little bit. Shot clock about to expire. Bonga, crosses back to the left.
And Germany has to attack the switching defense with more precision. They're just throwing the ball around the perimeter. Identify the matchup you want to attack and go at it.
And it goes in the alley-oop to Schmitz.
Beautiful pick and roll play by Latvia there.
Schroeder gets inside and nope. Still can't get it to go. Good D from Kurucs. Žagars from the right corner. No box out on Gražulis. There is Bertans! And the NBA man strikes from downtown.
Jeff, really great teamwork, working together, creating a great shot.
The wheels are turning inside Gordy Herbert's head right now, you know it, and now they turn it over cheaply, looking completely lost. And Franz Wagner's going to check into the game, and Germany catch a break because the pass was at Kurucs' feet and it goes out of bounds. Now this is interesting as Bonga comes out and Wagner re-enters the game, or comes into the game. Ordinarily would be starting, but he's been out of action. And how is he going to be? Well, I guess he's been through this playing in the NBA, taking time off with injuries.
And Jeff, Gordy Herbert used Franz Wagner, so many excellent ways in Eurobasket.
Obst for three, and Kurucs with the board. Žagars to the corner, Bertans, and Bertans strikes again! A 10-point advantage for Latvia, and if they were already soaring with confidence before the game, just think about what their mindset is now.
Great start for the underdogs here. Just as they've done all tournament, great team play and outstanding three-point shooting.
Offense affect our defense. We got to get back. Hey, we got to get back and we got to match up. Hey, we're okay. Hey, we're a little bit tight. We're just tight on our shots. Hey, just shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Hey, listen, we run a horn side shoulder wide. Hey, so Dennis, we're gonna pass to Joe. All right. Hey, Joe's going over the flare from Daniel. Hey, we're gonna two pins. One side shoulder wide. Two pins. Let's go, White. Two pins. Let's go.
Well, look at that, Mike. In terms of the passes between these two teams, Latvia excelling.
Yeah, they're averaging 166 passes per game. That's a tremendous number. Really good teamwork. And again, with isolation players like, you know, for example, Dennis Schroeder driving to the basket, they're going to have less passes there, but that 166 passes per game represents really good teamwork from this Latvian team and is part of why they've been so successful here at the World Cup.
And it's not necessarily a slight, as you say, against Germany. It's just they've got a different style. There's the drive, and Obst can't get it to go.
And Jeff, 0 for 7 for Germany in two-point range in the early going. They've just got to finish their plays.
Jagars in the paint, and boy, he had a chance to extend the lead.
Now, I would like to see Germany have more focus on what they're trying to get against this switching defense.
Footman from deep, that's good. Well, before that, you could have attached the little freezing emoticon or emoji above the Germans. The reach and the foul. How do you expect Franz Wagner to play, considering his injury?
Well, it's always a challenge to get the game rhythm when they're coming back from your injury, but you know, he's such an important piece to this team. I was expecting him to potentially start the game.
Good defense from Footman.
Gordy chose the conservative route and work him way back, but obviously with the falling behind, he gets him into the game early.
Shot clock down to 6. Jagars steps back, puts it up, and that was short. Here's Wagner. And again, denied, but there's Tice.
Again, when Schroeder is attacking the rim, pressuring the rim, great things happen. Even though he's not finishing his plays, Daniel Tice cleaned it up really well.
Oh boy, that was a quick pass that Bertans couldn't handle, but neither could Germany. So they deflected out of bounds.
And if you're Germany and Gordy Herbert, you're not concerned yet at this point. This is not unexpected that Latvia would come out with such a great team effort.
Good defense again by Footman. Mauro Lowe is going to come into the game and spell Andreas Obst.
So now they substitute outstanding three-point shooting for a secondary dynamic playmaker. Mauro Lowe has been outstanding at times throughout his German national team career. He can run the main point guard job or play as a combo point here alongside Schroeder.
Grajulis missing their Schmitz, putting it back up, and Germany come down with a note. It's Christopher Zorix who's checked in and does it. Davis Bertans, he's elite. He always has been, always will be. You got to guard him.
That's what he does from range. Outstanding.
Artur Strautins also in the game now for Latvia. Mauro Lowe loses it. Here's Strautins. Schmitz. Oh, boy, Tice really battling down low for position, and Latvia get the turnover. Bertans again. Well, if that one had gone, I think
heat check, Jeff. Heat check.
Definitely. Schroeder for three, goes down. And Latvia doing a good job boxing out. Stratic. And Schmitz having to play big minutes here for Latvia. You see he looks a little tired. Wagner loses it. Here's Bertans on the open floor. And a push on Schmitz. So Schmitz is going to come out. He has been gassed. Now Bertans is going to try to stick it out, but he looks tired as well. There's, oh, yeah, he raised it, his left arm and elbow and caught Mauro low.
So Jeff, 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Germany's offense must define itself. They have to identify what they're trying to accomplish with these switches.
Well, you saw Janis Strelnieks to the right there, and Kristaps Porzingis, who was supposed to be playing, but suffered an injury right before the start of the FIBA Basketball World Cup and had to pull out. And that's what makes this story so amazing, that Latvia, even without the superstar, have excelled. Wagner for three. Strelnieks was having a terrific season in Greece with Ike, but suffered an Achilles injury and is now on the mend, but he also has to miss. But it's great to see them here supporting their teammates. Kuruc dumps it down low. Pasechnik's in the game. Here's Zorix. Oh no, excuse me, it's Klaus Chavars is checked into the game, number 18. And ball goes down.
Jeff, look at how big Moritz Wagner is and how small Zorix is.
Indeed.
Playing for the call a little bit there, Jeff. Playing for the call.
So Rodions Kuruc goes out. Grazulis in. Arturs Kuruc remains in the game, his brother. Klaus Chavars, as I said, number 18 is in the game. Also, Arturs Strautsens, number 12 for Latvia, is in the game. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the first quarter. Mauro Low has to get it up. A little runner. And wow, they got it just in the nick of time. So good tap from Wagner. Or no, it's Timon, excuse me. Timon with the alert play. Germany needing every bit of help they can get, and they closed the gap to 16-13 at the end of one. Well, you look at the highlights, and you can see more of the same that we've seen from Latvia, their passing game, but I think a little more aggressive than I was imagining, because we haven't been watching them. They've been to Jakarta.
Yeah, they've come out this game being who they are. They're playing to their identity. Again, they recognize the switch. They play through the first switch, but what they've done well is put the ball into the low post. And as Germany has reacted with double teams, then they are then able to get good ball movement for a three-point shot. This has added up to the pass numbers that have led them to success in the World Cup. But on the German side, they are 2 for 11 inside the arc. They must define their offense. What are they trying to accomplish? Are they looking to post someone up? They've had several opportunities. They continue to throw skip passes that have led to turnovers. Again, the 4 German turnovers have really helped this Latvian team.
So you can scan in the barcode to get Courtside 1891 in your smartphone, video stream schedule scores, download it on the Apple Store, on Google Play. Look at Jip up there. He's got it in his smartphone, I bet.
Jip is all over the Courtside 1891 app.
Second quarter.
So Germany still behind, but a little more manageable. Justus Hollis is checked into the game, number 21, point guard. And good rebound, Timon.
And again, Hollatz with great length and size for a guard, can switch on the big and challenge. He challenged the shot at the rim very well there.
And Arturs Kuruks picks it up.
First team foul for Latvia. 15 on the shot clock.
We've seen how Timon is just so valuable to this team with that tap, with the rebound at the other end. Just such a physical player. Here he is again, catching the pass from Wagner. And now free throws.
What I love most about Timon as a big man is how he attacks closeouts. I think he's shown through the years that he's outstanding at attacking closeouts, but his energy and activity often goes unnoticed, but it's so critical to this team's success.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of minutes that he gets for Germany is just an indication of how important he is.
Well, he's efficient. You see, he gets a tip in, he steps to the open area, receives a pass, draws a foul, and is able to step to the free throw line and knock the shot down. But this is one side of the floor. He's also an excellent defender for this German team.
There he is making the 2 free throws. Latvia now up by 1. Zorix, Hollatz used to play for you at Hamburg.
Big Justus Hollatz fan, Jeff.
Davis Bertans, well, he's gonna go up. Now look at this, Mauro Low up to Mo Wagner. Mo Wagner, maybe eating some of those Mo cookies. And getting Germany in front.
So this was a great challenge from Mo. Rotated the contest, and then Mauro Low with a great ball ahead. And again, if Germany, much like the USA, if they can get out of transition, this can be a team that creates big advantages offense from their defense.
So Martis Wagner brings a spark to the team. Luka Banki wants to talk it over.
Guys, we know how to play against the switches. We are prepared. Come on. Okay, we have to take it as advantage if they go like this. Watch out the full court pressure, just in case, okay? This offense, we go 5 down, okay? All the way through, all the way. Set the high screens, use the back screen, and we go all the way through, guys. Hey, come on, come on. Let's go.
Here's Martis Wagner on the break, and you can see going for the block was Arturs Strautins. I mean, it's already a luxury to have 1 Wagner in your team, but to have 2, that's just downright ridiculous. And they've got that in Orlando, and they've got it here with Germany.
Great continuity for the Wagner family. How many basketball parents on a high level with brothers playing can say they can root for the same NBA team and the same national team?
Maybe you can count them on one finger?
One.
And the jump shot is good from number 47, Artur Kuruc. And those Latvian fans have been amazing. They have followed this team to Jakarta and now here to Manila. A lot of them. Timon goes to work.
And Jeff, this is a place that Germany can take big advantage to create advantages. Nice play out of the timeout from Gordy Herbert for a post-up with
Look
Timon.
at that. Hollitz with the steal. And kind of lost his footing as he was going down. Big, strong, physical guard.
He's got great length, and one of the strengths is his ball pressure. I'm telling you, once or twice a game, he'll pick the opposing guard at half court. Just couldn't get his footwork to get a good, strong finish at the rim. But that's going to turn the tempo and change the momentum for Germany here. Great ball pressure from Justus Hollitz.
Chagar spins to get away from Moritz Wagner and now drives right at him.
That was really well defended with defensive discipline from Germany on that possession.
Timon, great defense by Kuruc. Getting his hands on the basketball. Looked like Timon took exception to it.
And you love Timon attacking these closeouts, but that's great defense there from Kuruc.
Yeah, I don't know what Timon's got to tip his hat if he had one. And now Kuruc bowls over Wagner. So Kuruc being very physical, but he has to be. I mean, you can see Franz Wagner really being even more physical than he is.
Well, they're both fighting for position. Wagner made the first bump, and then Kuruc just reached around, got too much of a swing, pulled him down.
Here's Timon going right at Bertans again! Timon might just be the MVP of this game right now. 8 points, 3 rebounds, bringing some authority to the court.
Yeah, he's giving them a big boost off the bench.
He was so crucial for Germany last year at the FIBA Basket in Cologne when they finished second in the group behind Slovenia. There's the pass to Grajulis. Wow, he really has gotten better.
Yeah, he really did a good job in the low post there, getting an angle to score on Hollitz after the switch.
Germany having success working the ball down low. Oh, and then Wagner goes up and scores, and Bertans looks over at the referee and asks, what have I got to do to get a foul? And look at Moritz Wagner going over and telling Bertans to get up, there's no charge.
Well, that's a dangerous play, too.
Yeah, because he's worried that he's going to get hurt.
Without a doubt. But again,
he's saying and one.
If Germany is patient after the switch, they can get the ball into the low post and create advantages. In the first quarter, they were not. Now we see with Timon, with Wagner, easy baskets.
Bertans. Isak Ponga gets it to Timon, and Bertans told by the referees to get up, no flopping. Schroeder back in the game. Schroeder gets it to Timon. Schroeder, short. And Mo Wagner fouled. The one thing for me, looking at Moritz Wagner play, because he didn't play last summer, that compare him to Franz. He seems to play with a lot more attitude. Does that make sense? Or a lot more demonstrative?
Yeah, you can see it visibly. Franz is calculated. He's trying to, attack. And, you see the physicality, you see the emotion out of Mo, but with this lineup, Jeff, Mo on these offensive boards can really impose himself, but also look at the size of Tiemann and Bonga. Bonga is your perimeter defender, and he's bigger than Tiemann physically. So this front court right now for Germany is huge. They can really take advantage of this Latvian defense with their size.
He makes both, and it's kind of one reason why they were so strong against the USA for 3 quarters in their friendly, in their warm-up game before the World Cup. Žagars gets away, now dumps it down low, Gražulis. Oh, wow. How polished is he?
He plays at his own pace. He doesn't get sped up in traffic. And that was a great finish at extension. Nice step through. Great play, Gražulis.
Quick pass to Bonga. Back to Schroeder, pump fake. Oh, and Schroeder not at his best so far today.
Now his decision making right now, it's too flashy. He needs to keep it simple, make strong plays, and finish.
Well, Moritz Wagner was knocked down to the ground, but he got back up. Here's Lowe, hand in the face. Good defense by Bertans. Kick. Bertans is just so active, so long. He's going to take a break. It's a shame his brother Darius isn't going to be able to play. That was the pass that went off of Wagner.
Yeah, Jeff, this Latvian team, when you saw Darius go down, you're like, oh, that's going to be a tough blow for them. But they've rallied and really put a special run together.
Again, they get it to Gražulis, and he just jumped right over Schroeder and pulled to within 1.
So you can see this Latvian game plan, draw the switch with Gražulis, and he will finish with the matchup advantage down low against the guard. So impressive.
So again, another timeout.
I got one foul. I can't foul them if you want me to, but we got to bat them before the ball goes in. Bat them before the ball goes in. If we get 2 fouls, we get 2 fouls, guys. Hey, we got to play every situation. Hey, all they're doing is running a ball screen, and then gets mismatched. They throw the ball here. We got to get this guy coming in. All right, we got to get this guy coming in. If they throw the lob, we got to come. All right, we got to come in. All right, when the ball's on the side. A little bit different if the ball's up in here. All right. Hey, horns twirl punch for JT. So we'll go off you. Twirl punch inside. Let's go. Let's go.
Davis Bertans. I mean, no surprise that he's come out firing today. He is a very good player. You know, you turn the clock back and remember how he played at the Eurobasket 6 years ago for Latvia.
That's who he is and what he does. He is an elite three-point shooter from the front court.
But defensively as well, he's long, he's harassing the opponents.
He knows how to play. Very high basketball IQ. This whole Latvia team, they play such intelligent team basketball. You know, you can see how they're working together on both ends every possession. Germany looking for a high-low out of the horn set.
Schroeder pulls up this time, and again, short. And the ball is, they're going to challenge. And Luka Bonke has to use a challenge. But I guess he sees this is such a crucial time in the game. He doesn't want to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. Again, Luka believes from his team, like, hey, the officials made a mistake on the call. Should we use the challenge now? He chooses to do it.
Now they better be right. Let's listen in. Let's listen to the refs.
So, seems to be, we need another camera, another angle, maybe this one, okay? So we have the red. So this. So this is the last touch. The ball is handing. Now it's with both hands, okay? Yeah. Now it's balls. And then this is touching still. Yeah. I cannot say, maybe this. The last movement of the ball seems to be is upward, okay?
Sorry?
The last movement of the ball is upward, okay? So it's
So it's the last.
yeah, the last is white play.
That's the last one.
Yeah. Because I think we don't have any other angle. This is the one. So this is
So white or pin is the last one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are overturning the decision. We are going for the ball for the red, right?
So, indeed, they had to slow it down. I mean, that was a 50-50 if ever I saw one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
It's
the
great.
referee doesn't have the luxury of slowing it down. I thought the Latvians were gambling there because that was close.
For sure.
But
In the-
Luka Banki looked at the refs like, see, you made me use my challenge. But at the end of the day, it was a very close call. Žagars to the corner to Gražulis. Žagars, it's good! Latvia take the lead!
Outstanding confidence from Žagars. Jab step, bury the three.
And Mike, I mean, the point has to be made. Dennis Schroeder has not been good today. Oops, he hits a three. We'll give him the assist on that one.
So smooth off the pin down, Obst. Great shot.
Žagars takes it deep, and Moritz Wagner, I love the energy and the muscle that he brings to this German team. And the attitude. Kind of like the attitude you bring to the commentary. You're just darn right.
All in, Jeff, all in.
Don't mess with me.
So, Germany struggling in this position to get a shot. Obst.
Gonna have to run. Oh, he gets it off.
That's not
back-to-back possessions
yeah,
for Obst.
And that's not the main part of his game, but he saw the situation. I've got to create, and he got to the rim and finished. Great job, Andreas Obst.
7.8 points is average. Kuruc working against Schroeder.
And Jeff, you brought the point.
Look at Kuruc, hearing it from Schroeder.
Yeah, but Schroeder, you fouled him. The main point here is Dennis has the ability to be the difference maker in this game, and to this point in the first half, he is 0 for 8 from the floor, 0 for 5 in the lane, and 0 for 3 from 3. He does have 2 points and 2 assists, but you know, this is a guy that when he's locked in, he can be a difference maker for this German team.
There was a clear elbow you could see from Kuruc at the end of that play that Schroeder took exception to. There's Skele, and now Schroeder. Let's see if he can kick it into gear here. Here he is, going hard, hangs. Oh, he's so desperate to get it going, but he's 0 for
0 for 9. He's just got to attack and finish strong. Don't be cute.
Schmitz doesn't settle, drives in and scores, and the power of Latvian basketball on display here in Manila. Obst again, and this time it rattles out.
Look at Obst working defensively.
Look at Žagars attack the basket. Unbelievable, number 55. Somebody sign this man. ridiculous.
Playing for a contract at the World Cup. Žagars getting after it. 7 points, 3 assists in this first half.
Oh, he just ran into Tice. Tice, adjudged to have been moving. He goes down like a sack of wheat, and now they're gonna help him up. And just moving, and that's a good call. The toughness and the determination of this Latvia team is something to admire. They are playing greater than the sum of their parts.
They maximize every possession together. You can see there's a plan, they're organized and structured, and they really read the game well together. This is outstanding preparation from Luka Banki. Maybe they're not the most athletic team, the most talented team.
Žagars just falls down, and Lowe is fouled. And now they're going to appeal for an unsportsmanlike, and I think the referees are going to huddle up here and talk about this. They might have a point. So he just slipped and fell, lost his balance. But that's not an unsportsmanlike. He's going for the ball.
Yeah, he swiped at the ball and got a hold of.
Oh, but actually, yeah, they're not going to call it. 3 fouls though. So he'll have to sit down, Rodions, and he's going to be replaced by his brother, Arturs.
And again, Jeff, you can see Maodo Lowe, Justus Hollins have applied outstanding defensive ball pressure and created turnovers. Germany just needs to stick with their defensive details, the intensity, the ball pressure. They can create opportunities for themselves.
Well, I think I've seen everything now. Maodo Lowe has missed a free throw. I mean, Germany's guards not winning this game right now for them. For whatever reason, offensively. (31-31), and I don't think Latvia could have hoped for a better situation than what they've got right now. Davis Bertans, you can count it! He is elite!
Jeff, that is a ghost screen to a great shooter.
Putzman. Oops. Having a great three-point shooter like Bertans solves a lot of problems. And nice patience by Maodo Lowe in Germany. Smith's great catch in traffic. Then he goes up, I think he forced it up. Franz Wagner back in the game. Over to Obst for 3. That's long. Good job, Tice, knocking it back outside to Wagner. Lowe. Oh, yes! That's 2 possessions in a row for him. And Germany reeling a little bit, come back and score on consecutive possessions through Maodo Lowe.
Well, Lowe did a great job getting to the rim and then finishing, something that Germany needs to do better in the second half. And then this is what we've seen him do before, that little pull-up jump shot from 3. All Eurobasket, he was on fire with this move. And here he is in the World Cup, the little crossover pull-up, bang.
A little bit of Ivy League high IQ ball from Maodo Lowe.
Show some personality, please. They have 1 foul to give, okay? We have to play. We need the last shot. Don't be in a rush. Last the shot, okay? So pay attention. We go through the scrape. Watch out the full court pressure. Then, 8 seconds before the end. 8, we sleep. We advance. We scrape. Okay?
Давай, Дик, я здесь. Полностью zusammen.
Well, we're talking about Maodo Lowe, but Andreas Obst also has done some scoring today. He's got 8 points. He's scoring from outside, also driving. The big mystery is Dennis Schroeder, why he's started so flat today. But Germany's depth coming to the fore here.
Again, it's a team game, and you try to find out who's hot. Germany has other options that they can go to if Dennis continues to be unproductive.
Latvia will try to hold it for the last shot. And Maudolo commits the foul. They had one to give.
And that's a really smart foul. You know, after the last ghost screen 3 from Bertans, they tried to run a crackback screen where he comes back to the ball, goes away off a flare and comes back. Great foul to stop the clock and force him to a sideline play.
Oh, look at that. Schmitz catches. Oh, it goes in and out. Well, that might count if it goes, but too far off. Well, tough luck for Schmitz right there at the end. The ball was on its way in and it just rimmed out. Germany and Latvia in a humdinger at the Mall of Asia, 36-34, Germany on top.
Jeff, you take a look at the stats here. Both teams shooting 5 of 13 from 3. Latvia finishing better at the rim, as we saw in the first half. More free throw attempts from Germany. What's not shown there, the rebounds were the advantage for Germany, 20-18. Assists were 11-5 for Latvia. Bench points, 23-2 for Germany. Points in the paint, almost even, 18-16 for Latvia. Really competitive first half, and I can't wait to see some adjustments here as we move into the third quarter and second half of play.
Key players, and you know, Dennis Schroeder, we did not expect to see this from him today, but Žalgiris has got 7 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Schroeder still with 20 minutes to turn this thing around. And I think it's good news for Germany that despite that, they've been pretty solid. You know, they had some good contributions from the other guys.
Without a doubt. They got out in transition here after the turnover. The dunk showed some energy. Bo Wagner has been really good on both ends of the floor. Gordy, you know, he's got a tough choice here. You want to stick with your star as long as you can, but he does have other options, particularly Maudolo. Most important thing is to win the game, Jeff. Team is so impressive in the first half when Germany really needed it. But again, this was the key early on. Latvia got the ball inside after switches to Grazulis and
scored 6 points.
Yeah, he finished so well at the paint. But as Germany had more patience and got the ball inside in the second quarter, they were able to also create some advantages down low. You know, Jeff, it's a skill to, number one, command a switch coverage, and then also complement that commanding the switch coverage with, hey, I'm gonna go punish your guard switching on me. And this has really been a great play on display by Grazulis in the first half.
Well, they were definitely, much like we saw Lithuania kind of pick on Austin Reeves. It's kind of been a similar situation with Latvia going right at Dennis Schroeder and that low post, at least early on. Germany lead at 36-34 over Latvia.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
Normantas. And, oh, the rejection from Antetokounmpo on Big Jonas. What a swat. Kuzminskas.
Oh, give me that.
And right on cue. Oh, his numbers there. 12 points, and now Banchero for the throwdown.
He went to work, nice spin, dunk.
Pump fakes the pass, goes in. Has to go for the tip in. No good. Now Angola can push this. Down by 305. Fernando at Boa Noche. Good night. Fernando with no regard for the transition defense.
All the defensive work, and Slovenia gets the ball back. Bendaze. Doncic slips past him, and it counts. Luka Doncic unstoppable through the lane.
And Bendaze, he did the right thing. Make Luka beat you off the dribble.
Line Bogdanovic. Turnaround, quick shot, takes it. Bogdanovic, Troika. Well, coach, it may be Troika time. He's made the three-pointer. They're going into the halftime break with a 2-point lead. Well, dobro jutro, dobar dan, dobro večer.
Oh, what a shot from Paco Cruz. He was literally out of bounds. Mexico, Paul Stoll, rare that he misses that badly. Oh my! Rodney Hollis-Jefferson just flies through the air, and even his wife raises her eyebrows.
Oh, goodness me. Wow. Aldama. One more. I will. Wow! And he gets it before the half. Oh. Holy smokes, Jordan Zamora.
Well, that's symbolic of the shooting we've seen from Venezuela this first half. From the three-point line, 12 of 25 in the three-quarter. Leg bomb, nothing but net.
Way in the flush. That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Davis Bertans leading the way for upset-minded Latvia, burying 4 of 5. As you take a look at his shot chart, again, outstanding, stretching the floor with front court three-point shooting. This has powered the Latvian offense through the entire tournament. For Germany, it's also been a three-point shooter, Andreas Obst. So smooth coming off those screens, burying the threes. And this was what I loved. He got the late shot clock matchup and went to the basket. You can see the shot clock running down for the finish. 8 points for Obst. That's his game, coming off those screens and burying those big buckets.
Mike, also, Johannes Thiemann has 8 points for Germany.
He's been great establishing the post.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So you look at where OFC had that drive that we saw at the end, and as you said, that's not really his game, but it just feels right now for Germany, this is not comfortable.
No, they're unable to create separation. And, you know, Latvia has just done a better job finishing at the rim. And normally you expect Dennis Schroeder to get to the rim and get to the basket, but he has not played with the regular type of energy we expect. Again, at halftime, Dennis, you look at his numbers, 0 for 8 from the floor. Excuse me, 0 for 9 from the floor, 0 for 6 in two-point range, 0 for 3 from 3. 2 points, or 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. He's a minus 12 in 14 minutes. So this is a decision, you know, for Gordy and his German coaching staff. You know, it's Dennis's team. They've committed to it. At this point, he has not really been productive, and they do have other options. So,
well, I think let's just throw this on the table. We all know what happened. They beat Slovenia in their last game, but there was a little bit of altercation on the bench. Everybody knows because it went viral with Dennis, with Tice, and with Gordy, and you know, it just kind of makes you wonder if that situation in which Schroeder didn't really bow to Gordy, or just felt like he was a little bit too much about himself or whatever, didn't show enough respect to Gordy. Has that affected him for today?
Well, it's possible. You know, on the one side, it can be that the attention that it has caused and the situation in the locker room has caused, it's, you know, maybe he carries that over onto the court and feels a little bit, you know, unfortunate about it. You know, on the other side is if it's intentional and somebody's not playing as hard as they usually do and bringing the right energy, in that case, hey, you know, either way, it's not about one individual. It should be about the team.
Of course.
And guys need to kind of get through those things, get over those things, and be at their best.
But it just seems like he's a little bit of a shell of himself today. And in some respects, kind of how Lithuania were against Serbia, where it just seemed like they were just a step slow or whatever. I mean, you know, the rest of Germany's not like that. You know, you got to give credit to Latvia for their scheme defensively.
But this is clearly an unexpected halftime performance from Dennis. You expect him to be a guy that is the difference maker in the game and able to simply win the game with an individual performance by himself, which we've seen before. The energy level needs to increase, the activity level needs to increase, and he could finish those plays in the paint and single-handedly help build Germany a lead.
So 36-34. And Germany will clearly have to come up with some different answers, because it feels like this is Latvia's game. They've been kind of lurking around against all these big teams, and if you don't make adjustments, you're going to pay the price.
You've got to make Latvia pay for their switching. Are you going to punish their guards on the big in the post, or are you going to punish them one-on-one, attacking the big man that switched onto the ball on the perimeter? In the first quarter, Germany, it was indecisive in their attack. Now, it improved in the second quarter when they tried to get the ball more inside. But clearly from the beginning of this game, Latvia had the clearer game plan against the switches, and that was really exemplified by Andrzej Jazulis.
Yeah, he looked very comfortable. There's Tice talking to Schroeder, and you can only wonder what those two good friends are talking about. And listen, Schroeder plays in the NBA. He plays against the best players in the world, and this situation is probably, he'd probably laugh about it hearing us talk right now. It might just be the fact that it hasn't bothered him. He just hasn't come out and played well today.
Needs to pick his energy up, and good things will happen with that.
First offense, their ball, we go 4 up flash.
Well, Jip just continues to deliver.
One guy that's bringing energy is Jeff.
What I don't know is who is he pulling for. He's got both flags up there.
Joe coming off with the flag.
Okay, we have the goals just in case. The pin of Zovics, the seal gradually. Okay?
If the 5 jumps out there, they look like they'll do it.
Okay, come on.
Well, we are at the Mall of Asia, and it's Germany leading 36-34 as we start the second half. Bertens comes out, and he hits a 3 and is fouled, if you can believe it. And this complicated game for Germany gets even more complicated with Davis Bertens.
And Jeff, Franz Wagner starts the third quarter. They come out in a diamond set, and it's a staggered double screen for the power forward, Bertens. There was separation, and on the contest, too much contact. This is the beauty of an outstanding shooter that can catch on the move. Bertens buries it and finishes the 4-point play.
My goodness. I mean, he is, Bertens 5 of 7. 5 of 6 from three-point range, 5 of 7 overall from the floor. Also has a steal. Opes with a turnaround on the baseline.
You know, you're used to seeing Opes come off screens himself, not playing in isolation. That was outstanding creativity from Andreas Opes.
Oh, Jagar's right down the lane. Nobody picked him up.
Now Germany's worried about their individual player being a great shooter, and they didn't see the driving Jagars.
Nice misses, but there's Footman for the rebound and misses badly, guarded by Bertens. Now Grazulis rather.
Zagar stretched out the coverage, brought 2 defenders to him on the baseline. Grazulis sinks it.
Schroeder. Ofer. Footman has it, gives it back to Schroeder. Trying to get on track. Trying to do something. Here he is, turning, spinning. And still, that might have gone in, but Latvia got up there and knocked it away. Now the lob to Grazulis. Bertens again. Well, he just has a green light, doesn't he? You live with his misses.
Ultimate green light.
Wagner with the mismatch. And Jagar is with the foul. I mean, Franz looks a little tired, or doesn't look quite into it yet because of the injury, obviously.
Without a doubt, it's going to take some time. But if you're Latvia, you live with that foul because it allows you to get your matchups right and set your defense.
The winner of this game will face the United States in the semifinal of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 here in Manila. Schroeder, and doesn't make it again. Footman able to knock it out to Wagner. Schroeder again from the elbow. Finally! The agony is over. 1 for 13 for Dennis Schroeder. Zorix, though, at the other end, he misses. And the way Davis Bertens is shooting, you might want to give him a touch every trip down. Now Schroeder trying to impose his will on the game. And the foul before the shot.
Well, if you're Germany, you hope that seeing the ball go through the basket can get Schroeder going. You like his energy level these last 2 possessions, looking to attack more.
Franz Wagner, he drives in. Oh. You can count it. And that is the best move that we've seen all day from Franz Wagner. And the parents, mom and dad, finally getting up and cheering for Franz.
And again, he just drives directly to the basket. And look at the inside hand finish under the defender. Crafty from Franz Wagner, and that's much needed from this German team.
Now we see where Moritz gets the attitude. It's his mom that's really up there cheering loudly. Jaguars, it looks good. It is!
Free are the Jaguars.
They are relentless. (45-43) Latvia on top. There's Schroeder again. Look at Schroeder though, gets it back, and he puts up the lob. And that is probably the best play of the game from Schroeder, getting it right back and throwing it up there for Tice. Look at that. Like a slide cat.
Again, these are the winning plays you expect Dennis Schroeder to make on both ends of the floor.
So 45-42, Germany on top of Latvia. Actually, should Latvia have 45? There's a discrepancy. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, so now it is 45-45 indeed. They were just slow, whatever. There may have been a gremlin in the graphics machine preventing the 45 rolling over.
Bonus free throw, Daniel
Tice, after a much-needed alley-oop jam, puts Germany back in front.
And important for Germany's offense, they are in the bonus for the rest of this third quarter. Attack the basket, play inside out.
Jaguars to the corner. Kurut's back over to Zorix. Oh. Now Footman up to Wagner. And Wagner gets deep. And look at Tice. And Tice stays with it. Oh. And interfering. Somebody got caught up in the net. Yeah, it was Bertans, Davis Bertans, called for goal interference. Now Dennis Schroeder called for a foul on Jaguars. Oh my gosh! He just threw it up after the foul, up to about the top of the arena, and it came down and went in.
Shot it up there where Jip is sitting, Jeff.
Yeah, Jip saw it coming and got out of there quick. Oh, beautiful drive from Zorix. Talk so much about the Latvia fans, or the Lithuania fans that support their national team, but Latvia have seemingly just as many. They're incredible. Here goes Wagner though. Baseline! And he was met by Gražulis. He was wanting to throw it down, and this is encouraging, seeing Franz Wagner be so aggressive going to the basket.
Yeah, you have to love that if you're Gordy Herbert, the German team. Look at him just elevate, take the contact. This is outstanding, and this is the toughness that Franz has displayed through his German national team career.
Good thing is we didn't have any hands scraping faces on that. Here's Wagner. Makes the first.
Again, Germany in the bonus here in the third quarter. They are now 8 for 9 at the line for the game. So this has been very consistent in helping them take the lead.
It has indeed. He does make both. They came in shooting 73% from the line. But again, you know, Latvia have been in this possession all tournament long, and in the close games, they've been winners.
They've found a way to trim deficits, to have comebacks. This is a team full of heart, and they're not going to quit. They're very efficient. They're very smart.
Zorks, Davis, Bertans, in and out.
Really good offense, attacking the switch.
Schroeder, oh my, nope, doesn't drop. But that was okay from Dennis.
No, you like the energy, you like him in attack mode. Just got to do a better job finishing.
Jagar's being guarded by these taller Germans. Put them in. Is he going to blow past them? No, he's going to put it up from deep. I mean, maybe he needs to just go back with Davis when he goes back to America and see if an NBA team wants him, because he's played that well.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Really intelligent and really skillful.
Three-pointer for Wagner. Well, we're starting to see his attitude now, and it could not be coming at a better time for Germany. Oh, fouls, Kuruks.
And again, the fact that Germany has fouls to give, fouls to use, Obst intelligently fouls on the catch, makes a play on the ball, and now Germany will get their front court subs into the game.
Jagars is 3 of 6 from three-point range. And as a team, they're 8 of 20. 6 assists as well. Bonga back in the game for the first time since he left in the first quarter. And there's Zorks. And as a team, they are burying three-pointers. Bonga right off the bench. Does that surprise you, seeing him put it up after sitting for so long?
You know, you usually like to get a rhythm for the game, but he was open. It was good offense from Germany.
Wow, Kuruks drives in. Latvia go back in front. I think for Germany, their fans, Latvia, are kind of like one of those nightmares that you wake up hoping that you're not going to dream about it again, and then the nightmare comes back. They just will not go away. Up fake, Schroeder. Here's Bonga again. Schroeder with the long board. Here's Obst, perhaps the better option.
Really good ball movement for Schroeder that possession. He gets Bonga another open look from the corner, the same spot. Rims out, grabs the rebound, and finds the relocating Obst. Important possession there for Germany.
Good catch, Grazulis. Good pass to Zorks in the corner. Kuruks, tough re. Oh! And Moritz Wagner not letting him go back up with that. Or tip you have to Kuruks. He's in there battling. He's got 9 rebounds. Only 2 points, but he's doing the dirty work.
Jeff, this Latvia team is really enjoyable to watch because of how hard they play and how well they play together. Again, credit to Luka Bonki and his staff.
Just great discipline, don't they?
Yeah, they know their strengths. They play to their system. You know,
they don't get crazy.
No, and
former Latvia teams always seem to get a bit crazy at times.
Very composed, very poised, very intelligent game. You can see why they've reach this point of the World Cup. Really great teamwork.
Schroeder gets it deep, has to pass it back out. Here's Timon back in the game. He was decisive early. Here he is again, getting it in. Johannes Timon just continues to deliver.
Great work from Timon there. Very, very effort-filled finish.
Kuruks goes right at Maudolo, his bounce pass, and knocked away. Moritz Wagner telling his coach, review it, but they're not going to. Watch this. That was Johannes Timon on his basket after coming back into the game.
Now, Jeff, this end line inbound with 1 second on the shot clock, they've got to guard Bertans.
Maybe that's why they didn't challenge it. There's only 1.1. Look at that. Good play by Schroeder, knocking it into the hands of Moritz Wagner. Moritz Wagner with a bounce pass. Look at the big fella handle it.
And he got his teammate Schroeder an easy basket in transition. Really unselfish play there. And again, you can see the German players trying to get Schroeder going.
What a game. Timeout has been called by Latvia.
You for Roddy. Hey, please. Don't freeze the offense. Don't stack. Move the ball. We don't have to over-dribble. They switch. We have to roll inside. Okay? Just making passes. If they overplay, we have to set action on the opposite side. Okay? Clear. So pay attention. This offense, we go straight on Galbach. Galbach Chattery. Okay? Galbach Chattery, straight. Big, go into the ball screen.
Well, that was the play where Schroeder missed, but then he steals it, gets it right back, and gets the lob up there to Tice. It was too enticing for him not to catch that one, and he got fouled and went to the line. Three-point play.
Even with these momentum plays, Latvia finds a way to hang around. Let's see how they do out of this timeout. You can see Luka Banki imploring his players, pass the ball, move the ball.
Davis Bertans, it's good. And Davis Bertans is just such an outlet.
Spain pick and roll, loosened him up, top of the key, buries the big three, 1 point lead for Germany.
And great play again, Moritz Wagner getting to the line. Davis Bertans having himself a game. He is now 6 of 9 from three-point range. He has 19 points, leading all scorers. Here it is. Look how far back he is.
Yeah, that's just pure, Jeff.
Comfortable. He doesn't sit around to celebrate. He gets back. He sets the defense. There's Davis Bertans' brother standing up, unable to play, injured. So you got 2 sets. First time you've ever had 2 sets of brothers in the same team. And for Latvia and also for Germany, the Wagners. So you got Stroudens and you've got the Bertans on the roster. Our colleague David Hine wanted to make sure we mentioned that. Well done, David.
Spain pick and roll again. Bertans out early.
Doritz spins. Oh, gets free. And Timon, who else? Big rebounds for Johannes Timon. Schroeder with the spin. Passes it back. Oh boy, well read by Arturs Kurucs. And Bertans. So it's the Kurucs brothers, excuse me, and the Bertans. I think I said Strautmans. The Kurucs brothers, Rodions Kurucs and Arturs Kurucs. There is a three, it doesn't drop. There's still time for Latvia. Oh. Kurucs has it, puts it up. I think he had a little bit more time.
Yeah, he seemed to rush it, and as he split between the defenders, he really fired it off the backboard there.
So 3 quarters over, and 62-59 Germany in a hard-fought game leading Latvia.
Big advantage at the free throw line now after that third quarter. 11 for 12, 92% for Germany, 4 for 5 for Latvia. Again, you see 3-pointers. Latvia edging ahead, 9 for 24. Rebounding, 25 for Latvia, 32 for Germany. And Latvia leads 15 assists to 9. Bench points, as you saw in the graphic, 35-6 now. German bench making an impact in the game. We saw Dennis hit that pull-up jump shot. Showed some flashes in the third quarter. Still, if you're Latvia, you love the fact Dennis Schroeder is 2 for 17, 0 for 7 from 3, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, minus 11 in 24 minutes. You have to love where you are after 3 quarters if you're positioning yourself to get an upset.
Well, there's Jip again, and that means we're going to tell you about another app that you need to have. Scan in that barcode, and you will get the FIBA Basketball World Cup app to get all the great news about Jip, stats, standings, results. Download it on the App Store, get it on Google Play.
So as we begin the fourth quarter here, Jeff, let's really be observant how each team is valuing possession, what type of shots they're creating. This has been Latvia's strength, finishing games strong, coming back from deficits. They've come back from 12, they've come back from other deficits. 3 is very manageable. Germany's got to be sharp. Let's see if they can create some separation.
So the fourth quarter is underway. The closest quarterfinal so far, we saw Serbia beat Lithuania handily and the USA stomp Italy. And now Germany trying to get some separation, go up by 5 after the drive.
Well, you got to love that start. Great job by Coach Gordy Herbert, drawing a play up, playing through Franz Wagner. Great finish at extension from France.
So the foul called on Maldo Low. Every possession so valuable. It's like life and death. Biggest moment in these players' lives. Ditto for the likes of the coaches. You could see it with Luka Bonke. Really intense over there on the sidelines. Jagar steps back and misses everything. And Strautmans with the foul.
Gordy calls his team set play chin, clearly communicating with his guys, trying to manage every possession here. He wants organization.
Here's Franz, drives in and knew the contact was coming, got it up, and he goes to the line.
So again, this is out of the Princeton play set. You have a back screen, and off of the back screen, you turn into the pick and roll, playing through Franz Wagner. You see the Wagner brothers pick and roll at the top.
Yeah, definitely on Schmitz. You can see him get him on the arm. 3 fouls on Roland Schmitz.
And Jeff, while Latvia had a 10-point lead early in the first quarter, Franz adds to Germany's biggest lead, 6 right now, potentially 7.
Oh, great work there from number 12, Artur Strautens. Kudruk drives in. Pass pass to Timon. Long way to go in this one. 8.5 minutes, but Germany with their biggest lead of the game. 6 points. Bonga. Bonga!
And again, great court awareness from Franz Wagner. Germany playing through him with a skip pass. Bonga buries an important 3.
And now the steal, the turnover, and Moritz Wagner brings out the gun show. Look at the emotion.
Zorix, you go in for Artur Skuruks. Hey, next offense, we go like Isanos. Okay? We use 4-man screen. You pop, Rollins. Okay? The backdoor cut, the side pick and roll to go into the side-to-side action, into the end of. And we have the pin for the shooters, okay? Come on! Let's go!
Well, Latvia up against it right now, Mike. They are down by 11 points.
We've seen this before. They've been in this position, most recently in the game against Spain. Down 11, down 12 to start the fourth quarter. And they've always found a way.
Look at the Wagners. Mom and pops. Look at her. She is pumped up.
You're right. That's where the motivation comes from right there. That's where the energy and personality is.
And Germany's defense really putting the pressure on Latvia right now.
And Jeff, it also has to be said that this is the quality and depth of the German team. They take Dennis Schroeder out. With Maodo low at the point, playing through Franz Wagner, they're making their run.
Oh boy. Chuckers got hit by Wagner, and now driving in Schmitz, a very tough drive, and he's fouled by Bonga. Isak Bonga.
And this was the type of response Coach Luka Banki was looking for, a strong drive right to the rim, drawing a foul. On the afternoon, Latvia is only 4 of 5 free throw attempts, so this will be number 6 and 7 on the game.
Eight to nothing. Germany have outscored Latvia here in this fourth quarter and finally get a point. Still a long way to go, 7:47, but some ground to make up for Latvia. Wagner, ooh. His brother gets the rebound. He goes up and earns the trip to the line, and he's upset because he knows he probably should have put that up and in. He would have had an and one.
Well, you can see the size and rebounding factor here for Germany. Wagner using his length and strength. Germany with 12 offensive rebounds, leading to 16 second chance points to this point in the game.
So do you see your way back for Latvia at this stage?
Well, again, we've said, hey, there's no way Latvia's coming back to beat Spain. There's no way Latvia's coming back to beat France. So, again, this is about how Germany manages these possessions, how they defend. Latvia has the shooting to make up for it. They're into their Spain pick and roll. Well defended by Germany here.
Zorix from deep, goes down. Latvia scrap. Jump shot not there, and this has been the offensive nightmare they've feared here in the fourth quarter. More than 3 minutes with just 1 point. Latvia and Germany, meanwhile, a golden opportunity here to create even more separation. And they do!
And Jeff, this is outstanding use of a scoring wing. They draw the switch. Wagner takes him to the nail and shoots right over Zorich, uncontested. Outstanding play by Gordy Herbert and his team.
Schmitz behind the arc, finally! A little light for Latvia.
Germany going for the same play.
Maudo low over to Wagner, that's off. And a block called on Franz Wagner.
Jagar's pushing the pace extremely well here. Good job from Wagner, attempting to draw the charge. Stops the break, sets the defense. Schroeder back into the game for Franz Wagner.
Well, he did his part, did Wagner. He's going to go to the bench now. Schroeder back in, as you said. And here's Bertans. They don't want to give him any daylight. And Gradualis passes back outside over to Jagars for three.
So
look out. Here they come.
And again, they tried to post up Schroeder with Gradualis. And again, Germany has to make a decision. Just let him play one-on-one down there. They brought the double team, and you see him kick it out. It's shot fake, one dribble bucket. Let them play one-on-one down there. Do not open up the three-point line with rotation if you're in the German huddle.
Hey, listen. Hey, we're giving up 2 threes. All right? Hey, if they pick the ball up, we gotta have pressure. All right, we got good fronts. They pick the ball up, we gotta have pressure. We're right here. They make that pass, we gotta run them off. All right? We got fouls to give. We got 1 foul to give. Hey, right now we run 4 up direct. Andy in the corner. So Andy, you start right here. You go through to the corner. Dennis, you got it. Lisa, go over. JT, go over. Hey, set an angle screen against the switch. Let's go. Against the switch. They switch. Angle screen. Let's go.
So, Jeff, the problem here is they want Schroeder to front. You see he's caught behind, and now as they pull in to help, there's the rotations. And again, if Schroeder gets caught behind, just let him play one-on-one. Use your fouls before the shots go up. But if you continue to stay in rotation, the three-point shot will be open against this outstanding, smart, ball-moving Latvian team.
Well, let's see if Latvia can set that up. But first, they got to get the ball back. And Schroeder drives, misses. Germany keep possession. You can see the German players trying to get behind Dennis Schroeder because it hasn't been his best day today. Oh, Schmitz going for the steal.
Tiemann caught that with his face.
Well, Schroeder again, short, and Schmitz has it. It has been a nightmare shooting the basketball for Dennis Schroeder today. Just 2 of 19. 0 for 7 from three-point range. Here's Schmitz for 3. They are back in business.
So Jeff, again, you don't want to have regular coverage because that puts you in rotation. But again, if Schroeder continues to get caught behind that diver and they throw the ball in, Germany's got to make a choice. They have to stay out of their rotations, which is opening up the three-point line for Latvia.
Again, as Schroeder goes in and out, and really that's the preferred option for Latvia is for Schroeder to put it, but look at the hustle from Germany, from Wagner. And Moritz Wagner is just playing with so much heart.
From behind. He's a field from behind. Side. Come on, it's a foul. Sideline.
This is one of the biggest plays of the game right here. The hustle of Wagner. Look at that. But they've called a foul. So what did they call there?
I think they called a foul from behind on the back tip from Wagner before the loose ball.
Okay. Well, you have to like how he was laying himself out to get the basketball. He goes out, and Franz comes back in with Germany struggling to score all of a sudden. Here is Schmitz.
Now, Germany looked really good playing through Franz Wagner. It's become isolation, stagnant with Schroeder handling the ball.
And he drives in and finally gets it to go, his third bucket.
And that's great to see for Germany to get an easy 2, extend the lead to 7.
Gradualis backing up. Schroeder gets it to Schmitz. I feel like now if Germany can get points, this could be decisive. And the pass, Schroeder tries to hand it off to Bonga. Goes out of bounds. What was Bonga thinking, that Schroeder was going to shoot it?
Bonga was crashing for the rebound, and Schroeder dropped it off. And what do we say? No friends in the paint.
Yep.
Schroeder has really not finished well at the rim today. He can do so much better in that area, and his team needs him the rest of this game and in the future.
Well, you got to watch out with Bertans, and Schroeder got as close as he could without fouling.
Yeah, that was really well defended there from Dennis. Latvia time running short here.
Schroeder again, gets in and fouled. And the real Dennis Schroeder stands up.
What's interesting about these last 2 finishes, Jeff, it's both to his left hand. Again, you got to keep him out of the paint. He's right to the rim, so athletic. And look at the beautiful left hand finish. Schroeder and Jagars discussing with the officials.
So the lead back to 10. Gradualis with the 3 fouls. The 3-pointer goes up. The ball batted out to Rodions Kurucs, who's back in. Davis Bertans. And there's Wagner coming up with the basketball.
Germany's offense looked best this evening when they played through Franz Wagner, when they put the ball in the post to Thiemann.
Kurucs, and they have called a technical foul on Dennis Schroeder. Look at those Latvian fans.
Jeff, as we prepared for this game, there was no way you could expect this type of performance from Dennis Schroeder. You expected him to be a guy that was going to help win the game. Just generally inefficient. They need so much more from their star player.
I think the Latvian bench was appealing for free throws, like a shooting foul, but they just called it technical. So Davis Bertans scores to go to, what's he got, 20? Yeah, he's got the game high 20.
He's been outstanding today.
Grazulis goes out. Christopher Zorix comes back in.
Again, Spain pick and roll action with Bertans.
Oh boy, tough pass inside out to Kurucs for three.
And this is about defensive discipline. Know your help, no overhelp. Guys are flying for that steal, leaving their man open up the three-point line. That's the strength of Latvia.
They're 13 of 33 from deep, Latvia. Schroeder gets swatted by Bertans. And Latvia appealed for the basketball, but they can review it since it's inside 2 minutes. And I think they will, and I think that's what Luka Banki is saying. You don't have to have a coach's challenge for this.
Right, the officials go right to it.
That's a 50-50 right there, I don't know. That could go either way.
But the good thing for both teams, they get a chance to organize themselves in timeout.
So it's red?
Red now.
I need to know. Yeah, so it's red?
White.
And now it's white, yeah?
The ball is red.
So the last is white, okay? Let's see another one. Maybe we have another angle. This one. This
one is not so good. The previous one was the best.
Yeah. This one, eh? So first is red, and then it's white.
It's white, sure.
So it's white, okay? So we correct the decisions. Red ball in that way, okay? Yeah. Conclusive with decision. It's red.
So the review changes. It was close, but indeed, Latvia get it back, and Germany now with a 2-possession lead, especially when considering this Latvian team shoots 3 balls like it's nobody's business.
Again, the point is late game plan, defensive situations here. The priority must be defend the 3-point line. Stay out of rotation if you're Germany. Spain pick and roll for Latvia.
You don't want to foul the 3-point shooter either. Look at Zagars gets in, and the foul called on Tice. That stops the clock and puts Zagars on the line. They've done a great job at the line today. 15 of 17. 7 of 9. 15 of 17 is Germany.
Zagars can really shoot. He's got a great release and follow through.
Nervous moments now for Germany, even though they lead by 4. Because you feel like Latvia are just one play away on defense here from really making them sweat. Footman, though, for 3, misses. Was that the shot Germany needed? Was that the shot they wanted? He was wide open. Zagars drives in. Are you kidding me? Zagars with a hang time drive
Let's see if they go back to Franz Wagner here.
The pressure's on Germany. Clearly, they need to go to Franz Wagner. But it's going to be Dennis. What a rebound, Tice, and he's fouled by Davis Bertans.
But Jeff, look at this unbelievable finish. He has been so impressive. Žagars right to the rim. Teaming in for Coach Herbert. Now Tice needs both of these free throws to make it a 3-point lead. 49.4 seconds to play.
Well, 49.4 seconds can be an eternity in basketball, although it doesn't make it any easier if you're a fan of either of these two teams. This game is pulsating. It is intense. Žagars making all kinds of plays, going up against Bonga. Now they switch onto Schroeder. Žagars. Here he is again, gets it up high! Goodness me! Somebody across the Atlantic called this man. Or the Pacific. .22 seconds left. Germany need a bucket here, or it's going to be a nervous time for them. 8-second differential. It's go time for Germany. They got to get it up. It's Dennis. He misses. Can you believe it? Schroeder misses. Latvia have it. They've got a chance to win it. Bertans! Oh, he had it. They follow. Germany are going to survive. Germany are going to survive. Incredible. Davis Bertans had a game-winning three-pointer, but about 2.5 meters out. He took it, he missed it. Latvia went for the putback. They didn't get it to go, and then Germany knock it off the court. The ball, Germany hold on for an 81-79 win.
What a finish.
Well, just an unbelievable, it breaks your heart to see Latvia go out regardless. You got to respect Germany for what they achieved. That was the ultimate test.
Jeff, Germany survives, but tremendous respect for this Latvian team. They played to their strengths, they executed, they played this game their way, and it was almost enough. We see tremendous heart. But Germany gets it done.
Well, Žagars, just a hero. I mean, all these Latvian players just really did their country proud.
Yes.
Unbelievable. There's Kristaps Porzingis comes down to be with his teammates. Just an incredible achievement for this Latvia team to make it to the final 8 and to come within one made basket of getting to the semifinals. Davis Bertans also out there hugging Žagars. But you got to celebrate if you're a fan of German basketball. For the second consecutive summer, you're in the semifinals of a major event. Remember, they made it to the semifinals at the Eurobasket last year and finished 3rd.
And it's a great sign for Germany, the win. This Latvian team is a hard team to beat. They've knocked off France, they've knocked off Spain, and they fought all the way back, but Germany hangs on. Again, really good free throw shooting, important three-point makes, out-rebounding, taking care of the ball, only 8 turnovers. The bench points for Germany, 44-6, so great contributions from the bench.
Well, I don't know, Mike. I feel almost emotional right now for Latvia because that was inspiring basketball, and you can see how much it means for their fans.
Yeah, this was a special run.
Grown men are crying in the stands as well. It's not just that boy. They're grown men and women in tears that have come all the way from the Baltics to support Latvia, and these guys did them proud. They did themselves proud.
This team put their heart into it. They played really well together. This is everything that's good about national team basketball. Again, for Germany, Franz Wagner's return was key. When they played through Franz Wagner, their offense was at its best in this game. Wagner finishing with 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. His brother Mo making momentum-building plays.
You go down that whole score sheet though for Germany, and it's just reflective. So many guys contributed. You know, talking about Timon, talking about Tice, talking about Franz.
And it is great when you can survive your best player, Dennis Schroeder's 4 for 26 performance. This German team rallied together and found a way.
And it sounds kind of harsh for Schroeder. I mean, he just wasn't at the races in the first half. In the second half, he got it going a little bit, and he was taking good shots. He just wasn't making them.
Yeah, it starts with your focus and your energy level. I would love to see more energy and physicality out of Dennis. You know, and then especially the way he managed the last possession, giving the ball up, getting the ball back late in the shot clock, and forcing a floater. Give credit to the Wagner brothers.
I mean, that was a great drive by Dennis.
Yeah, he had a couple highlight plays down the stretch.
Luka Bonke really, they should do a study on what happened with this Latvia team, because the more important players that they lost, the better they became. They pulled together as only a great national team could through the adversity. So here we have it, just one more quarterfinal to go. So Germany will face the United States in the semifinals, and Serbia now await the winner of Canada against Slovenia. And we're now going to look and see that Latvia will be, now we look at the teams that have qualified for the Olympic Games. Still got 2 spots for Europe to be determined. And also, Latvia have clinched their spot in the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. So that's great. I mean, I can't wait to see them play again. Just an unbelievable national team. We'll see them also in action in the qualifiers before that.
Yeah, you love what direction they're going.
Well, the Mall of Asia rocking and rolling right now, folks. 3 quarterfinals done. Germany came in here as favorites, but they had to see off Cinderella and their incredible fans. It went to the wire, but Germany survived. They will face the United States in the semifinals.